So where are we going today, Mr. Boo?
Today we're going to...
F.A. The Rubel Family Collection. Fayence! Hi, welcome back to me, mon ami. And today we are back in Grandy Pandy, I have to say, with a power bank in the back in case we have another cutout disaster. But the infotainment's working and we are going to drive to the wonderful village of Fayence, where we are going for lunch on an airfield. Gentlemen, is the queue for the bus for Es Village, isn't it?
It continues.
Look at it. When we say to you that how ridiculously oversubscribed that village is, well, there's your evidence. It's not just people who go in cars, it's people who go on the bus.
Ça suffit pour se dire qu'on s'aime un peu, beaucoup, à la folie. Je vais la 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 tu fais la 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 la, c'est pas génial, mais le principal c'est d'être amoureux, c'est d'être heureux, c'est d'être deux.
Lac de St Cassien. Have you been to that lac?
I have been to that lac. You've been past that lac.
Tell the Maison du Lac. Oh, I'm going to have a look. I want to see what it is. It's here, look. This is it, don't you think?
Yes, there's a restaurant and road that goes down. If you go into this car park,
Yeah.
then there is a walk that goes down.
Ponton Ouvert. So the restaurant's called the Ponton, the Pontoon, I imagine. There's the Maison du Lac. Oh no, the lounge bar. Not open. The fence is across it, isn't it?
Well, that's because you can't drive down there, I guess. But there's a walk. You can do the walk down to the beach.
Well, let's have a look. Right, Mr. Boo, let's check out the lac and the lounge bar and the restaurant. We're not going to eat here, but might be somewhere to come back to. It looks quite interesting. Oh, school trip, teaching him about nature. Naturism. No, it's probably not teaching him about that. So this is the little ponton, the restaurant. Very nice, look over there. What a view, what a view. And
They do a buffet.
buffet 29 at the weekend, Buffy concert. That must be some music. Buffy Kid 16. Sounds like an act, Buffy Kid. But
Glass of wine, €7. Not too
yeah, it's
shabby.
okay. Oh, the air is so clear here, isn't it? It really is. It's gorgeous. You don't realise how. The other day I came out of the car and I'd had the window down, and there was just this black line down here. It was entirely from the pollution. It's not the worst city in the world, but it's not pollution-free, Nice. Oh, look, it's a Twiggy boat. Have a go, Twigs. Look at that. The good ship Dolly Pop. Lovely. You've got a kids' adventure playground here, all free. And then the pedalos, I imagine you have to hire down here. But the lake is just gorgeous. Dog going for a swim. Maybe not. Maybe it's a bit too cold, he says. Bit too cold yet. It's the thing we noticed when we went to swimming in the Gorge de Verdun. Even in the height of summer, it was still refreshing, wasn't it?
Still refreshing. How much water do you reckon is in this lake?
Oh, I don't know, Mr. Boo. Is this going to be a Mr. Boo fact?
The fact machine is back. 60 million cubic meters of water.
Can you drink it?
If you're thirsty, I guess it's fresh. It's not salty, is it?
Yeah, it's quite a lot, isn't it? The dog's back in, like he's having a full swim now. Twigs, are you inspired? No chance. She doesn't like water or anything approaching cold. It really is quite vast. I mean, to some of you Americans with your Great Lakes, it'll be nothing on Canadians. But It's pretty big. Man over here got his rod out. Gonna have a fish. Nice way to spend the afternoon.
It'd be fun to swim / paddle out to the little island there.
Oh, you mean the little one here? But do you
Yeah.
think you could go to the... Oh, that's just the other bank, isn't it? But if you look at the other bank, it looks like there's sort of little beaches, doesn't it? Or areas that you could sunbathe.
Dunes.
I hope it's not like that, Mr. Boo.
Stranger by the lake.
Gorgeous. And so quiet today and perfect weather. Ooh. It's a bit warmer than we went on the Pont d'Avignon. That was the last bridge we went on. That was brass monkeys. Twigs is a bit scarce. She doesn't like to be able to see through things. Right. Let's get back in Grandy Pandy and press on to Fayence. Well, to the aerodrome for lunch. Right, get the cameras back on Pandy and press on. 9.7 kilometres to the aerodrome. And we've still got 80% of the Panda battery left, so that's good. We're trying to avoid a charge, not least for the cost. Yeah?
Find my side.
What a lovely lac. We're going to come back there. Have a day by the lake, I think, don't you?
Stranger by the lake.
It's good, I'm not having that. He got murdered, didn't he, in that film?
Did he get murdered or did he witness the murder? I can't remember.
I can't. Is that Fayence, Mr. Boo?
I think it is Fayence up there.
There you go. First glimpse. Never been. Like Charlene, I've never been to Fayence and I've never been to me. That was a classic, wasn't it?
She had been to Nice though.
She had, and the Isle of Greece.
Where she sipped champagne on a yacht, if I'm not
She
mistaken.
moved like Marlowe in Monte Carlo and showed them what she got. Down here, aerodrome. I see a sign for aerodrome. We're going left here, are we? Yeah.
Yes.
Looks like an aerodrome and a restaurant. Look, you see, we weren't joking. You thought we were making it up. I mean, we do sometimes, but this does exist.
Onto the Chemin de l'Aerodrome.
That'll be the clue. Just watch for any low flyers. I've seen them videos on Instagram, Mr. Boo, where they come and they, scrape people's tops of cars. You tell me they're done with AI. I always believe them. I get really excited showing because it's AI.
Slow down. Slow down, dear. We're going
Where? Slow down.
over here and then right here. I don't want you going onto the runway in the car.
Look, the Echo de Pilotage. That'd be a good video.
Like Orville.
Oh yeah. I wish I could fly up to the sky, but I can't.
You can.
I can. I wish I could see what folks see me, but I can't.
You can.
I can't. Now, Orville, yeah. Now that you're here with me, there's nothing that we can see. So why don't we make a start? I can see planes, Mr. Boo.
Thank goodness.
Otherwise, you'd have had the full Orville and Keith Harris
Experience.
party piece. So do you think we should be parking here, or should we drive and see what we can see?
No, you should probably be parking here.
I wanted to see the planes around here. I can see that, man. Let's just look at the planes. The plane, boss, the plane. Do you remember that?
No.
Fantasy Island.
No.
He was a man of diminished stature. And he used to run around
Careful.
going to plane, boss, the plane. When they were landing, it was sort of like Epstein Island before we realised. Look.
Yeah. Cripes.
Look at the planes, Mr. Boo, all wrapped up. The planes. It's all in the best possible taste. So this is where we're going.
The Voile Voile.
The Voile Voile.
Like the Vol au Vent, but
I've
different.
never been to a restaurant on a runway. They must have all been like this. Nice Airport must have been like this back in the day when Burton and Taylor came to Cannes and they just got off and got in the car. There were no duty free or customs, any of that nonsense. Anyway, and that was like this little, like a, I think these are rooms. Maybe it's air traffic control.
Maybe.
Wow. I think we're parked here, don't you?
Well, it says we've arrived.
Let's check out the aeroport. Oh, I'm going up, Mr. Boo. Going up, we've just seen somebody tow a glider up. It's quite funny and seeing them in their little coats, isn't it? Yeah, there it goes. Ooh. Very tiny, very slow. Is there a man on top of it? Looks like it. Sit on the bottom. It's a magnificent man in his flying machine. It's coming round, it's coming round. Oh, it's going to be quite a spectacular place to have lunch watching all these. Very wide wings. Is it a Cessna? It's the only thing I've ever heard of, Cessnas. One coming in, Mr. Boo. Quick, get out of the way.
I don't think he's going to come for me.
Hey? They must have an air traffic control. Where is it? Here it comes. Oh, don't make a mistake. Some people picking strawberries over there. Here he comes. It's coming. Oh, it's coming at a good angle. Oh yes, looks safe on the grass. There he is. Perfect landing. Lovely. Lovely work.
So I'm guessing there, where the sound of the bells are, is Fayence.
That's it up there. We'll be checking that out in a bit. We've heard there's a special sort of antique fair as well this week, isn't there?
Not another antique fair.
But we're going to check that out as well. Oh, is he taking the glider up? He is, look.
Yeah.
Towing him. And he'll release him, set him free. I think I'd prefer gliding than the noise of an airplane. I think I'd like just floating round, free as a bird. Man over there about to take his plane out of its jacket, take its coat off. Meanwhile, the glider's getting very high now. Ooh. We booked for 1, but we're a bit early, so we're going to try and see if we can sit down early because it's getting busy. And that'll give us more time to go to Fayence. Get the feeling it's going to be quite busy in here, I think, for a book. Perfect front row seat on the runway. What more do you want, Mr. Boo? There's lots of flyers in, aren't there? You can tell. Hungry after their flying morning.
Flyers.
They're piling in here. There you go, Mr. Boo. Taking off while you eat. What more do you want? Lovely, lovely location this really is, and the daily special is just €15. Can't complain at that. Full filet steak as well. Normal menu, you've got tartare de beurre, scallop milanaise, paleron of beef braised might be quite nice. That'll be like a daube. Agri de canard, some pastas, and some fish and chips. And tartare de thon, that's tuna. Some gambas, some giant prawns. Twins in a bit. Won't stay in that bed once the food arrives, I guaranteed. Must be some mountain biking around here as well. It's got it all going on. This man's coming for his lunch. Couple over here, look, they're having to pull it there. It's very magnificent men in their flying machines. I love it. Two guys pulling it into place. Oh, it's running away with him. Keep hold of it, John. What are these, Mr. Boo? Are they nipple clamps? Yeah. We've got one each. We've got 4 nipples. So, Mr. Boo, this is why you got the nipple clamps. Look at that. Snails. Quite big ones, just to share for starters. Tuck in the garlic and parsley.
They are indeed classic.
Classy, very hot, very hot.
I love the tools. Oh yeah.
That's it.
Oh, it's a big one.
They're very gothic, aren't they? Medieval.
Slippery.
Nice burrito. Twiggy wants one. Look how translucent that shell is, Mr. Boo. Don't think that one came from Pika. Twiggy awaits her faux filet steak. I've had it blur, Twigs. You won't believe it. It's going to be a bit rare. So as the planes go up, what have you got, Mr. Boo?
I've got something that I don't have very often, but I've got a burger.
A burger?
You know,
And some chips.
it's quite nice though, doesn't it?
And I've got the special, which is a faux filet steak and chips for €15. That looks phenomenal. See how it tastes. Etc. Nice and rare, look. Blur. Look at you. Yum. Yum, yum. Perfect. Perfect faux filet. Perfect location. The chips are epic. Homemade. Proper French fries. Stringy. €15. Whisper it quietly. How's your burger, Mr. Bill?
It's delicious.
Homemade.
Homemade.
A little bit for Twiggy. Oh, still it's steak, aren't you spoiled? Maybe too rare for you. Is it too rare for you, Fair? You like that? Yeah, I knew you did. You just thought you were going to get more if you looked up. Just saying, it's a bit like having a static caravan. You just drive up your car alongside your plane, and instead of sitting down having a barbecue, you go into the sky. Well, that was delicious, wasn't it? I was super lucky. Delicious, and just such a nice place to sit, and such a mixed crowd. Everybody from flyers, people flying or been flying, to workmen, high-vis jackets, gardeners, couples cycling. And who can blame them when that special steak and chips was €15 and was really good. What did the whole bill come to?
€59.
Amazing, with half a litre of wine.
With wine,
And
starter and coffees.
And we had snails, which topped it up by about €18. It was a bit greedy. So you could have come in at €20 a head for lunch and wine and coffees. You know, that is epic value for a place in a really, really great location. What a place to sit. Anyway, we're now going to head off to try and find this antique place. And then we're going to go into Fayence. That's the way to travel around here, Mr. Boo. So, we are headed to the, what's it called? Antique Village.
The Jardin Antiquaire.
Jardin Antiquaire, which I think is a year-round thing. But I think for this 10-day period, and another 10-day period in the autumn, a little bit like Ile Salazon, they have a festival of antiquities, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to have a nosy into that, see what's set, see what they've got going, and then we're going to take you into Fayence and see what Fayence Village is all about. Well, this is it, Le Grand Jardin, L'événement et Salons. A village in a village? Village in a village, Mr. Good. It's like Furniture World. Furniture Village. Fabulous cash registers, francs and centimes, them are the days. How much?
The green ones are 45, and the Coca-Cola coloured one is €60. I like them.
It's not cheap also.
Really cheap.
Nice pots though. Nice. Kitchen fetish kicks in again. I love old coffee pots. If we had space. I like the orange one. Can I have the orange one? A lovely set. Very, very cute. More lovely pots in here. And plates. These are cute. Very sweet colours. Some lovely pots, I think. Very brown in here. Brown. traditional. Oh, what a gorgeous building. It's like a set for a movie. Set in France. Of course. Oh, 2 CVs, Picasso's only 40 quid, bargain. Gotta love this. Slow, half, dead slow, standby, dead slow, full, steam ahead.
So, I know how much you love a badge.
Oh,
I can offer you denim jacket, Monaco, Royal Yacht Britannica.
Britannia?
Britannia.
It's the Encyclopedia Britannica.
Encyclopedia Royal Yacht. Born to Die.
I'm not quite convinced. The denims are quite nice, but the badges seem like an afterthought, don't they?
Well, there's going to be Popeye on it. Oh my gosh. It's
PRPS.
PRPS.
That's a very expensive shirt. Was in its day. Very expensive Japanese denim brand. Lovely. Your next boyfriend, Mr. Boo. Here he is. Classic salt dispensers. You see this at all the antiques markets in France. Not quite feeling Scrooge McDuck with his champagne, or it's a particular thing you have to be into, and I'm not. This lamp's amazing. A little bit too much for me, but it is amazing. Amazing.
I love this.
And some giraffes here, Mr. Bill.
Yes, I identify with them.
Nice mirror. And Liberace lampstand over here.
Crocodiles?
I don't think I need any crocodiles, but they're quite good if you like crocodiles. What a chess set. Mr. Bill's going up the stairs. What's up here, Mr. Bill?
More.
This is a bit more me, a bit more rustic and simple. Very lovely. There's actually more stuff here than you think when you walk in, isn't there?
Yeah.
As we come up to this upstairs bit. Sweet set. Very sweet. Very cute. And unusual. It's like a sun lounger for a giraffe. Right, good if you're looking for garden furniture here. Restored, I think. Quite a lot of it. Oh yeah, sweet. How much?
280.
It's unusual. Cute rabbit. How much is that?
48 euros.
Lovely for butter.
Butter or some rabbit pate.
It's gorgeous. Tile backdrop was fantastic. And a lovely bar there like that. Gorgeous plates. Good nick, a lot of them as well. Nice pieces in here. Nice sofa. Very unusual chair. Lovely place to sit and while away an afternoon. Right, Mr. Boo, let's check out the village. It's getting windy again. It's the theme of this year is wind. It always causes a nightmare when it comes to the edit with the wind noise, even though you've got dead cats on the mics and everything else, they don't catch everything. This looks quite a good climb, Mr. Boo.
It's a slope, but I promise.
Lucky Twiggy in the bag. Oh my goodness. This is steep. 2 steps.
What was the bus?
4 steps. Are we there yet? And still they climb. But look at that view. And you can see right back down to the aerodrome where we had lunch. Right there. This is beginning to look like the old town. The really old town. Because there's the old wash house, Mr. Boot, wash house.
Hello.
The old village wash house. All these villages have them. I bet there's a book with pictures of them because they're kind of remarkable. So French. Mr. Boo sprinting on up another hill. Ooh, I bet there's been some scenes in here over the years. Don't you? Skullduggery and double dealings. It's getting very cute now. Wasn't convinced at the start. I thought there's not really going to be an old town. But there is. Of course. Similar in Villefranche, of course, people just put their pots outside. It just makes it so lovely. It means everyone sort of shares their gardens. And some more steps. They've got a Westie in there, be careful. Bit of a technical problem here, Mr. Boo. Some modern day buttressing. We can't go up there. And we can't go up there. We should go back down this bit. The pressoir. So is this where they did the olives?
I guess, yeah.
Very cute round here, as I say. Lovely, lovely, lovely display outside their doors. In fact, lovely doors. Look at those. See if we can go a bit higher. Little chambre d'hôte here. Little hotel here. Calado. This looks like the high street. I think there'll be a Dixon's. Cute little boutique. Looks like there's perhaps a little cafe restaurant in this corner here. This looks lovely, La Provençale. Nice place to sit. They seem to have sold all of these electric BMW motorbikes down here. They are rather seductive, I think. Very nice, very, very nice. And then this is a gorgeous square bar de Campagna. How lovely. Great place to sit. Mr. Boo, the church is open.
I can't believe it.
Quick, let's check it out. Take my hat off. I know you tell me off for wearing my hat in church. Very lovely. And it smells like a church, doesn't it?
It does.
They all smell somehow the same, dusty. And like they've been here forever. I'm practicing for my wedding, Mr. Boo. Hear the music. Ah. Oh, the little stained glass windows, quite unusual, would you say?
Yeah. You see him with Disco St John the Baptist.
Oh yeah, he's flashing. It's got LEDs or something. LEDs, I think.
Oh, it's a Joseph.
I don't know, I never know anyone. They really do have to love this town hall with a tunnel through it. Fantastic. And look at the floorboards of the town hall under here. The underdrawing. Amazing. Sadly, if you were hoping to get your hi-fi fixed, I think that business might have gone. Though there's still a Hoover in the window, so you never know. You never know. And we've heard there's a museum of the oven. Well, we may have got that wrong, but we're just looking for it. It says Musée de Four, doesn't it? Four de Mitan? Oh yeah, Musée de Four de Mitan. Right, let's see if we can find it.
The archway, door on the left, don't miss out, and a pamonki.
Keen to get you in, keen to get you in. Maybe he needs the money. Oh, here it is, look, there's a sign. Musée Four de Mitan. Trying to make sure I don't tumble down these stairs while I find it. This is the entree.
That's the door.
So you're done afterwards.
Smells interesting.
I'm intrigued. Oh, it's quite damp, isn't it? I'll need my inhaler after this. Oh, it's lovely, look. So I've often talked in videos about the village oven and the village bike. But
Don't cut to me when you say village bike.
but look, it's even got lights in to give the effect of a oven, burning oven. Nice breads. I'm not sure this child's been to the best hairdresser though, are you?
I'm not I'm sure.
In fact, generally, the hairdressing's somewhat lacking. And the bread, very realistic. More bread. And, well, this is what it would have been like in olden days when you were young, Mr. Boo.
When you were young. Ladies and gentlemen, happy to welcome you in our little museum. If you want to listen to the story of bread over the centuries, and the story of the Fort de Mitan, you have to put a coin of €2 in the money device.
Is it in English?
The diaporama will start up automatically. Duration 10 minutes.
Oh, no, 10 minutes.
Warning, 2 coins of €1 will not work. I noticed at the sign up the hill, it said, it was an older sign, it said 20 francs to make it work. For the animation.
There's a visitor's book, but it's the best museum ever. I love it. I love strange museums, we collect them. But some gorgeous pictures of yesteryear of Fayence. And like with all these villages, the streets are almost exactly the same. The people were a bit better dressed then. It might have been a special occasion. Well, I think this is the place we have to end this video in this museum. If you've enjoyed this video with airfields and museums, please give us a like, please give us a comment, and please think about buying us a coffee, help pay for lunch and the trip. But most of all, folks, remember, stay charged.
Bye.